What's going on, everybody? It's BC9 for XYZ, and welcome back to Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. We are going to go ahead and unlock Hendrik's disc, because we just found the password. It's stone, and of course the game wouldn't know that until we find it. So, there we go. Translation, nothing. Notes. I'm just gonna read all of this stuff. So the ham radio station is 2050, and the password is snake in Nahuatl. Let's go ahead and go back to the museum then. I mean. Sorry.
Este canal no está recibiendo transmisiones.
Where's the L? There we go.
Error.
Huh? Something weird's going on here. Try the other word.
Este canal no está recibiendo transmisiones.
I'm confused with that. Alright. Alright, let's talk to Prudence. Or let's see if we can talk to Prudence anyway. Sorry, I just Let's just try it. There's a lot of things left to do in this.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
If I can't talk to Prudence, what do I do?
You have no...
I wonder.
You have...
I wonder. Weird. It doesn't allow you to do it here. Sorry, guys. I need another hint again. I'm sorry. Keep going back for hints, but I don't know what to do right now. Even with, like... I've looked at a walkthrough, too. I don't know what's going on. Well, hold on. Why don't we see if we can talk to Sinclair?
Any news?
Do you have any idea what the Nahuatl word for snake is?
I don't know.
I'd better get going.
Bye now.
Buenos dias.
Have you heard? The police received an anonymous tip, and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in a Bacal theft. They've taken her in for questioning.
I called in that tip. She lied about the Cinnabar, and you may not know this, but she has jeopardized the museum's finances with all of her wheeling and dealing. Why should she not be questioned?
How did she jeopardize museum finances?
I am not at liberty to say.
I need to know the Nahuatl word for snake. Can you help me?
What do you need that word for?
Oh, I need it to send a message by ham radio. It's a long story.
Now, if only I could remember the word for snake. I hear you have been a great help to Henrik. I wonder if you can help me improve my memory too.
Something tells me this translation is going to come with strings attached.
I am almost certain that the provenance documents for the Bacal carving were falsified. I have asked Joanna to see the documents, but she evades me. If you can find that file in her office and bring it to me, I think it might help my memory of Nahuatl a lot.
It wouldn't be right for me to go behind Joanna's back like that.
Is it right for Joanna to deny me access to these documents? And besides, I will return the file as soon as I have the information I need.
What makes you think they were falsified?
In Mexico, it is common knowledge that the carving was stolen from Pacal's tomb when it was first excavated. But no one has been able to prove it. If I can determine that the provenance documents are a fraud, this will be the first major step toward legal repatriation of the artwork, whenever and wherever it resurfaces.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that.
I feel my Nahuatl coming back to me already. Do you know what Sihuapili means? Princess or lady. Now, if only I could remember the word for snake.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
We'll just go and find the damn documents so you can give us the snake term. Yep. Ah, that reminds me. I didn't... obvious where things are in this game. Alright. Back to him we go.
Hello, Nancy. You have a special delivery for me, I hope?
Here's your file, as requested.
Good work, my friend. I suppose you would like something in return?
A deal's a deal.
The Nahuatl word for snake is coatl. C-O-A-T-L.
Muchas gracias. Gotta go.
Adios, Nancy.
Alright, so now we can go into the ham radio, which is really funny because it's about to do something. So now everything's fine. Alright, so now we go back to this. Of course, things are not easy, right? Because guess what's gonna happen? We try to...
The radio tube went out.
Of course. It's easy. Oh, come on. It's actually not hard to replace. There is actually a ham radio over here, which is really funny because why would you think that there would be
Locked.
a ham radio tube just ready to go right there? Because it shouldn't be ready to go, should it? Back to the lab. Come on, come on, come on. Damn mouse. So we'll have that burnt out one for the rest of the game. There's no place to put it. Alright, so now we can do this whole ham radio thing. Alright, cool. 2731.
Transmítelo ahora.
So co-auto. Try this again. Alright, so then the T is that one dash. The L is dash. Sorry, dot, dash, dot, dot.
Mensaje encendido. Transmítelo ahora.
Leche, so leche dash dot 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 dot.
Mensaje recibido. Entregaremos el paquete lo más pronto posible. Cambio y fuera.
Alright. So basically they're saying that the coast is clear and they'll send the item. So we're done here. Done. So now we go to the back of the museum. They'll send the package. So now we're going to call somebody that was in Hendrik's notes. 3195.
Daddle residence.
Hi, may I speak to Henry Daddle, please?
Speaking.
Mr. Daddle, my name is Nancy Drew. This is a long shot, but I'm calling regarding a Maya artifact that was bought at auction in 1898 by one Henry Albert Daddle. Does that ring any bells?
Sure. Henry Albert Daddle Sr. was my great-grandfather. You're talking about the jade carving, right?
Yes, exactly. Wow, I can't believe my luck.
Well, it's a lucky life if you ask me. So what can I do for you?
This sounds like Ned.
I'm wondering if the artifact is still in the family.
Forgive me, Miss Drew. Who are you exactly?
I'm the deputy curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm doing some research on jade carvings of the ancient Maya.
I see. Well, I was the last to inherit the carving, but my daughter Penelope was so intrigued with it that I gave it to her. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to you about it. Why don't you give her a call on her line? It's 555-3197.
Will do. Thanks, Mr. Daddle.
My pleasure.
All right, so 1-605-555-3197.
Hello?
Hi, is this Penelope?
Not even.
Oh, is this 605-555-3197?
Yeah, but no one calls me Penelope anymore. Except my parents, that is. To my friends, the art world, and anyone else who made it out of the 20th century, I'm Poppy.
The art world? Wait, you're not Poppy Dada, are you?
Ta-da! Ping ping! You win! Who's this?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm a detective.
A detective? No way! So do you get to wear a sassy tweed hat and pick hairs off dead bodies and gross, creepy stuff like that?
I don't run into too many dead bodies, luckily. But there's plenty of other creepy stuff.
So, where'd you get my name? Don't tell me I'm like wanted by the FBI or something. That would be too scandalous.
Not quite. Taylor Sinclair told me about you. I saw one of your paintings in his office, here in Washington, D.C.
So, how do you know Big Bunny Sinclair?
Taylor and I are both affiliated with Beach Hill Museum, also in D.C.
Has Taylor been pushing those Oaxacan cookies on you? You haven't eaten one, have you?
So far, I've managed to politely decline. I take it you advise against them?
Let's put it this way. His trip to Oaxaca was about 2 years ago, and he's been trying to move those rancid lard biscuits ever since.
Aha! My suspicions are confirmed. I'll put that in my case notes.
That's hot. What's a case? Are there dead bodies involved? Do you need to, like, tap my phone or impersonate me or something?
Someone is stealing Maya antiquities, jade carvings to be exact, and leaving this scary red handprint at the scene of every crime.
Ghastly. So, what's with the red hand?
It seems like some kind of threat, but to whom? And what is this thief really after? It's more than money, I'm sure of it.
Drama. So, where do the daddles come in?
I got a tip that your great-great-grandfather bought a jade carving much like the ones that are being stolen. I'm hoping to take a look at it.
You mean that ancient green rock with the weird symbol on it? I slapped some shoe polish on it and stuck it in one of my paintings.
You're kidding. That's a one-of-a-kind Maya artifact, a piece of history. It's hundreds of years old. It's worth a lot of money.
That's the whole point. Have you heard the saying that a work of art is never finished, just abandoned? Well, I'm taking that idea to the limit by making art that will keep changing as different people encounter, perceive, and interact with it. I'm tired of artwork that says, don't touch. I'm all about letting go, about sending my work into the world and seeing how it continues to become. Don't you see? It's an organic process. I mean, how can people really relate to art if it doesn't come to life and grow and die just like they do? That carving is part of something bigger now.
I can't imagine your dad would be very pleased about this. Does he know?
Oh, Nancy, don't be such a prude. Taylor's probably still got that artwork. At least, I don't think he sold it yet. Why don't you ask him? Tell him you want to see the piece called Deadly Midnight Snack. It's the one with the rubber shark.
The one with the rubber shark. Yes, I've seen it, but I didn't notice any jade carving.
Well, take a closer look there, sweets. It's in there. If you really need the carving to crack this case, why don't you just go ahead and take it?
But wouldn't it ruin your painting?
Of course not. After all, this is a chance to enact exactly what I've been talking about. The organic process. Inviting my viewers to interact with my work. The deal is, you can take the carving, but you have to put something in its place.
I can choose anything? A light bulb? A magnifying glass? A pair of headphones?
No, it should be something more organic. Stay with the title, Deadly Midnight Snack. And don't be afraid to go way out. As an artist, I can tell you that inspiration bites in the most mysterious ways.
Okay, Poppy, if you say so.
Right on. But let's keep Taylor out of this. He'd probably blow a gasket if he saw you tampering with the merchandise. That's all art is to him, you know. Merchandise.
It's a deal.
Good luck, Nancy.
Thanks, Poppy. Bye.
So, before I call it a video, we're gonna actually go do that. It's really easy. Deadly midnight snack. What do you think we're gonna put on the painting?
Any news?
Mind if I help myself to one of those scrumptious-looking Oaxacan cookies?
Be my guest. Any news?
May I take a closer look at that wacky Dada painting?
Be my guest. I just had a call from Poppy this morning. She says she's in a really creative period right now. I said, please, sweetie, if you get any more creative, they're going to lock you up.
Pardon me a moment, Nancy. I'll be right back. I hope.
He had one of the Oaxacan
Poppy
cookies.
said to replace it with something organic.
And there we go. Done. Easy! Now what's interesting is we can't actually look at his desk or anything, but that would be interesting if we could. I don't remember why we take these things. Let me see if I can go back to the hospital. Oh. Alright, we'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. And oh, actually, wait a minute. Before we do this, before I call it a video, let me go back and I want to see if this works. Aha, they did send it. Alright, well, we're gonna figure out this puzzle in a second. We'll be right back, guys. Thanks for watching.